Okay, so we're all just figuring this out. All right, leave me alone. Okay. I don't know how this is supposed to work. So, it turns out you cannot share your face and your screen at the same time using Facebook's live producer. It turns out you can only share your screen before you start the producer, and you cannot share both your face and your screen at the same time. So we are back to uh, this one. Let's see if we can do this correctly. Yeah, we're back to StreamYard. So we'll do lunch and learn part 2. That's what we'll call it, because you can't do both. And let me refresh. And yeah, you're back. Yeah, man. All right, let's see. Okay, right click, pin to the top, pin to featured. All right, we should be up and running again. Okay, cool. That was fun though. Like a cool thing that didn't quite work out, but welcome to the world. All right, so this is the 4-part plan that gets any client results fast. Like I'm talking like same day or next day results. And this is without the buildup of brand or pixels or connections or any of that techno mumbo jumbo. It's entirely unnecessary. You don't need it. Nobody wants it. And if you're doing it, you don't have to. Like you literally do not have to do any of that techno mumbo jumbo. This is based upon, of course, my experience. Yours may be different. Yours may say, Jeff, you're a big box of lies. Like, yeah, man, I get it. It's the internet. If nobody's telling you that you're wrong, are you really even on the internet? But here's like the 4-part plan. First things first is a customer comeback. The second is a offer creation session. Third is a new customer campaign. And then the fourth one is follow up and fall in love. Look at those copywriting skills. Look at that stuff, right? 4-part plan that gets any results fast. Step number 1 is the customer comeback campaign. The second is the offer creation session. The third is the new customer campaign. And the fourth is the follow up and fall in love campaign. If you are of the skeptical camp, me too, man. When I said follow up and fall in love, this is just a soap opera sequence and a check-in text, right? But we prettied it up, so it's more fun that way. The customer comeback campaign is really just another word for reactivation text message. The offer creation session is just a complicated or more easier way to digest the idea of like you and I got to sit down and figure out if what you're selling is actually what people want. And then the new customer campaign, that's another word for lead generation. That's it. But if y'all, ladies and gents, go to market and say, hey, we're going to run a reactivation campaign, a lead generation campaign, where you're going to take ads that are already working. We're going to take ads that are already working, apply to your account, and then we're going to automatically follow up and write some emails. It's a lot less fun, a lot less interesting. So that's why I changed the wording and the verbiage. And the interesting part about all this today is if you want to be more different, use more different words. Easiest thing to do. To be more different, use more different words. And this is a very Jeff language, which is like, clearly this is it. So like I mentioned, and I'm going to reiterate, I'm going to say it again. Okay. If you are saying a follow-up campaign with a series of emails, you're in one bucket. If you say a follow-up campaign and a fall in love campaign, you're in a very different bucket. This will appeal to two different types of people. It'll be two different types of communications, two different types of happiness and things like that. And either you can charge more, be different, or get a different client result because of it. So let's break down what's included in all this fun stuff. And again, this is the 4 steps that you can use to simply get your client more results faster. The customer comeback campaign. The customer comeback campaign is the dressing on the salad or the dressing on the cake. What is that? The outside layer. It's the wax to the car. It's the sizzle to the steak, right? In the steak term, in the what does it really mean and what does it include? A customer comeback campaign is effectively a reactivation campaign, which, by the way, in the pure stuff coincidence, we're going to be talking about on Friday's interview. Customer comeback campaign is simply a series of text messages that will go out to your client on behalf of them to their list, giving someone a reason to come back and buy more stuff. The mistake a lot of people make is avoiding the reason, simply saying, hey, we're doing a sale or a discount. That won't really move the needle the way you expect. It'll be kind of suspicious. Like if you got a text message saying, hey, it's Best Buy, we're doing 10% off. It's not really what we're talking about. That is the steak without the sizzle. Customer comeback campaign really needs to have a couple components. The first is a customized offer, a reason why, a scarcity, urgency. Gotta have these components. It doesn't have to have these components, but if you really want to move the needle, this is what we really recommend, right? So a customized offer. The mistake in this line of thinking is saying, I need to sit down with my client and have like a deep, meaningful conversation. You don't have to. When I say customized offer, I mean, I want you to avoid 10%. Hey, it's Best Buy. We're doing 10% off. Want it? If so, click reply for a coupon. Like that is not exciting, not interesting. That's not customized. We just need something. I'm going to say an exciting offer, exciting opportunity. I want you to avoid the 10% off. Your client doesn't like it. You're not going to get the results. Not exciting. Instead, I want you to do a reason why campaign. Send a text message saying, hey, to celebrate our 3-year anniversary, we're giving 30 people 30% off their next 18-point Swedish massage. If you're interested in this, call us now and claim a spot today. That's a little bit better because that gives like a reason why. Like, hey, okay, I get it. You're celebrating. It all makes sense. There's some rhyme in the languaging. Cool, I get it. Another example would be like, hey, I'm sending this text message because we just bought a brand new dangled machine and we're looking for 20 people to use it at a discount. This discount could be up to 50% off, but only for the first 15 people. That's a reason. I get it. You could say, we just hired a brand new, what do they call people that do hair? Not barbers. We just hired a brand new stylist and I'm looking to get her to cut her teeth and earn her stripes. If you're interested, I would like to offer you a cut clean hair shampoo thing originally for $122, but you could get it for $79. And as soon as this person is experienced, we're taking the idea off the table, offer off the table. If you're interested, reply yes. So like the reason why has to have some weight to it. Like it has to be believable. Whether it is or is not believable on your part is different than believable by the end client. So like if your client is like, Lo, I really need to make like $10,000 tomorrow, you're not going to say, hey, the reason why we're running this campaign is so my owner can make $10,000. That's not really going to move the needle, right? It has to be a believable reason, usually in terms of celebration, like a holiday, in terms of new employee, or recent investment. These things tend to make a lot of sense for the end customer as to, okay, I get it. I believe it. Yeah, it sounds better than 10% off from Best Buy. Throw some coupons around. Maybe somebody will sign up and nobody's going to buy. I want you to avoid that 10%. You need an exciting opportunity and you need a reason why, like a celebration. Hey, we're celebrating 5 years. We're celebrating my wife's 42nd anniversary. We're giving 42 people 15% off their next steak dinner. Um, hey, we just invested seriously in blank, blank, and blank, and we think it'd be a really cool opportunity for you to try this out beforehand. Restaurants can do this, by the way. Hey, we just opened up a second facility to celebrate we're doing. Okay, I get it, man. Fine. Just like that. Scarcity is a quantity. Urgency is a time frame. Quantity is we only have 10 spots available. We only have 5 lawnmowers left. We only have 4 cars on the lot. We only have 8 more spots. We only have something, and it has to be a quantity. Like we only have 10 more shampoo bottles. After that, the shampoo special is gone. Something like that. There has to be a believable quantity. You can't say, hey, we only have 2 available. Doesn't quite work out the way you think. People just not respond. Or if they do respond, they're going to say, that's so weird because I thought it would be gone by now. I guess you've been lying this whole time. Right? That type of thing. And you don't want to say, hey, we only have 900 pieces of carpet left. It's kind of funky. If your client doesn't have good quantity, you can create a package like an exciting opportunity. And then one of those elements is tight quantity. For example, hey, we're doing a really cool Valentine's Day special. It includes the facial, the massage, the spa, the eye mask, and for the next 15 people, we're even going to throw in the acupuncturist who's only here until Thursday. That would be an example of urgency. I messed that up. Here's an example. Let's just clip that. Just pretend that doesn't exist. You can do a scarcity type of thing. You can say, hey, to celebrate Valentine's Day, we're going to be doing the massage, we're going to be doing the acupuncture, we're going to be doing the stretch, and for the next 10 people, we're going to include complimentary roses and chocolates. There, now your package has scarcity really, really fast, really, really quickly. The rest of the stuff doesn't have any quantity. The 10 roses do. Yeah, we're all out of roses, man. Nothing I can do for you. Okay, cool. That's believable. I get it. Next up is the urgency. The time frame can be like the employee is going to be out. Like I mentioned before, that one was the urgency. You can mention the Valentine's Day. Actually, the special only runs until the day of Valentine's Day. Everybody gets it. For the urgency, you can say we're closing it down on Tuesday because Wednesday we're leaving. Okay, I get it. Right. And so that's where holidays really line up very, very quickly, like Memorial Day sales or Valentine's Day sales or Christmas sales. Like, oh, it's the Christmas special timeframe type of thing. But you can make up this time frame and you can make up this urgency whichever way you see fit. Totally doable. So first off is the customer comeback campaign. Have an exciting opportunity, not 10% off Best Buy. I mean, you need a reason why. You need scarcity. You need urgency. If you're not 100% sure on what your client should be selling, call them and ask them like, yo, you got anything off the shelf? Or do you want me to present you options from other clients? Cool. You're going to blast that shit out to, I would say 3 to 5 people an hour until you've reached capacity, until you've reached your scarcity, until you've reached your urgency or reach your goals. Roll out. 3 to 5 per hour until sold out. I would really avoid blasting out to 150,000 people on your client's list. Hey, we've only got 49 spots left. That doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good for the 119,000 people that didn't see the message. It doesn't feel good for the client saying, I got a whole bunch of people I got to say no to. And it doesn't feel good to the people that actually receive the message saying, I called as soon as I got it and you're already sold out. I'm like, well, what am I going to do? Right. So again, roll it out 3 to 5 per hour until it's sold out. You can do this by text or you can do this by email. And I would really recommend you tell your client, hey, your job is to reserve their spot by taking payment, not scheduling. Say it again, taking payment, not scheduling. I'd be happy to schedule you in for this limited time opportunity car wash that is only available for the next 15 people. Yeah, we can schedule in 2 weeks from now. Nobody's happy with that. Hey, Mr. Johnson, look, if you want to schedule 2 weeks from now, it's totally fine. But I'll tell you what, we've got 150,000 people getting out on this email list. If we don't sell out by 10:30 a.m. today, we're saying another cohort. I'm going to do it until we've sold out. And I'll tell you what, we've only got 22 spots left. We're only doing this until Wednesday. And if you want to book 2 weeks from now, that's fine, but I can't offer you this. So either you can pay for this now, and yeah, I'll look the other way if you want to come in 2 weeks, or we got to move to the next person. Sorry, man, but I got 109,000 people to take care of. What do you want to do? Okay, yeah, man, not to worry. Thanks so much. Bye. Next person, take payment, just like that. Does this make sense to everybody? Is this like, oh yeah, I get it, I should be doing this my whole life type of thing? Are we having one of those like, I can't believe I've not been doing this moments? Like, doesn't this seem like effing fucking simple? Like just doing a text message blast to the clients list before, like anything like this. Give me a 1 if this is like, I like this. Give me a 1 if this was worth like the time you spent listening to this. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. Oh yeah, dang it. Here we go. Yeah, man, give me a 1 in the chat if this was useful for you in your agency journey, creating that customer comeback campaign. This is, of course, without the tech stuff, because the tech stuff changes every 35 seconds. So there's really no point in me creating the tech stuff. Besides, I really like strategy a lot more. Jose says 1. Jose, I think. For everybody watching, everybody listening, Jose joined the IC. I'm not going to say how long ago. Finally started running the ads and got 2 leads, and 2 leads for web design and 2 leads for Facebook advertising. So well done, dude. Happy for you. And that's for clients. But Bryce says 1. Jose says 1. Cool. All right. So that's customer comeback campaign. How do you get clients like this? You just advertise it. What's going on? My name is Jeff. If you're watching this, chances are you're a general contractor. Let me do this. Hey, what's going on? My name is Jeff. You're watching this. Chances are you're a massage spa with 1 to 3 locations, and you're looking to get more cash in the door. I'll tell you what, if you give me a shot, I'd be happy to run what's called the customer comeback campaign for you as part of our marketing advertising services. That involves me doing XYZ 1, 2, and 3, and giving your clients scripts they can expect prepayment beforehand. Chances are you're going to make anywhere between 50 to 75 or even 100% of your investment back within 72 to 48 hours. If you're interested, click here now. That's the entire ad that you have to do. There you go. So again, number 1, customer comeback campaign. Number 2 is the offer creation session. What is the offer creation session? Usually clients that are in the bit of the struggling, like we've advertised in the past and it hasn't worked, or all advertising agencies have like scammed us, or I'm not 100% sure, things like that. Chances are they're trying to sell something that nobody wants to buy. Chances are they're trying to advertise something that isn't wanted in the marketplace. Chances are what they're selling doesn't quite work. And so that's when you can say, hey, Mr. Johnson, look, the first phase of our marketing campaign is we're going to do a customer comeback campaign, make a boatload of money. You can use that to pay for the next tier of our marketing services, which include an offer creation session, a new customer campaign, and a fall in love campaign. Okay, cool. You're just going to reinvest it. Very simple stuff. Won't cost you anything. Cool. Let's do it. All right, Mr. Johnson, now that you made $4,000 in profit from your customer comeback campaign, we're going to take the $4,000. You're going to purchase a 12-week program. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sit down and create an offer with one of our offer creation coaches. Great, Mr. Johnson, happy to hear. We're going to do the offer creation session, blah, blah, blah. This is how the offer works. First things first is your offer needs to be profitable, needs to get someone to come in, needs to be wanted in the marketplace, needs to appeal to a wide range of others. Mr. Johnson, in the history of your business, have you ever advertised and gotten the result that you're looking for? Like, was there a flyer that made you feel very happy where people responded and they bought your stuff? Oh yeah, actually, like I remember 5 years ago, we advertised an all-on-4 for like $17,995. A lot of people came in, a bunch of people paid cash, made a huge ROI. And, people really wanted that price point. I go, okay, cool. What happened after that? Oh, we just stopped advertising it. Gotcha. Okay. And if we advertise that today, would that be profitable for you? A little bit. I mean, we'd have to like probably try to sell them like into the 20 or 21,000, like some upsells and stuff like that, but it'd be profitable. Okay, cool. So it's profitable for you if we do it correctly. Got it. And it definitely going to get somebody coming in the door, right? You just advertise a price point. and it's wanted in the marketplace, and it appeals to a wide range of buyers. Is that right? Yes. Okay, cool. What we're going to do is we're going to take that ad and we're going to run it again. And they go, oh, thanks. By the way, that was a real conversation with the client. Like all we did was take an ad that they ran a while ago and then ran it again and it worked. Absolutely insane. But what we're going to do is you're going to sit down and do an offer creation session. And at the end of the result, you need to have something that's profitable, something that makes people want to come in, something that's wanted in the marketplace, and something that appeals to a wide range of buyers. I'll give you some more details. First things first, I want your offer to be like the McDonald's number 2. The McDonald's number 2 is simply a list of everything that's included the price point. Big Mac, fries and Coke, ball pit, drive-through money back guarantee. 6 parts. Big Mac, fries, Coke, ball pit, drive-through. Guarantee. That means you're probably taking the thing that they have already advertised and breaking it apart. Like becoming so obvious and explicit with what they're doing and how they're doing it that it's absolutely insane. I've seen and I've taken old clients' ads and then broken them apart, and then it's like 18 check marks, like ding, 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 all the way down. Inspection, evaluation, at home course, one-on-one call with the dentist, follow-ups. We'll go to your house, like stuff like that for like the $24,000 thing, and people bought it. I was like, that's absolutely insane. Like, how cool is that? At home Zoom sessions, little kits that they give them. And that was standard package for one of our clients, but we broke it down. So obviously and explicit, they were super happy. This process, by the works for like every single client. And there's a whole series of videos in the IC that talks about how clients are so used to selling the thing, they forgot what's in it. So have that. And then you're also going to have scarcity, urgency, and you're going to give them a bonus. So, Mr. Johnson, with your car wash, you're going to go ahead and include XYZ 1, 2, and 3. And if they schedule and prepay, you will give them a $49 Carnauba car wax upgrade for free, but only if they call, schedule, and prepay now. Cool. So, Mr. Johnson, when you came on board, we did a customer comeback campaign. You made an extra $6,000. We took 4 of those $6,000 to buy the 12-week program. We're going to sit down and do an offer creation session. We're going to take one of the ads that already worked. We're going to break it apart, make it more obvious and explicit. We're going to solve the McDonald's problem, throw in some scarcity, throw in some urgency, and give them bonus if they schedule and prepay. What do you say? That sounds like a plan. Very cool. That was a little bit fast, right? But this shit flows. Very, very easy to do. Then we are going to advertise it. And whether it's Facebook or Google or TikTok, it's all the same. We're going to advertise it. We're going to advertise it to everyone in the client's serviceable zone. Talking like 18 to 65, no targeting, just everyone in the serviceable zone. Could be 5 minutes, could be 15 minutes, could be 2 miles, could be 5 miles, whatever it is. Just like that. Use 3 to 5 different creatives. One of them I would recommend be product and price. This is outlined inside of our IC program. The other one I would recommend that you do Madlib. Madlib. And then the remainder could be whatever you want. It'd be like a walkthrough of the facility. Walkthroughs could be before and afters. Testimonials. What's the difference between a before and after and testimonial? A before and after is literally just a person with a pre and post picture. That's it. Testimonial is a person talking. They can be the same person with a before and after, and testimonial, it's the same person. You just use 2 different types of ads. 3 to 5 creatives, just like that. If you're really, really good, you can just go away with 1 creative, which is product and price, but that's it. Use 3 to 5 creatives. From there, lead form or landing page. Honestly, in my experience, in my industry, in my niche, lead forms perform the same as landing pages. But that could be totally different than you. Totally fine. With a thank you offer for them to call and schedule now. Like I mentioned before, it could be if you call and schedule prepay, we'll give you $49. Have a thank you offer. And that could lead people to actually paying before they actually show up. And there's some people in the IC that in this process say, great, pay now. And people will pay. And then you could upsell them, which is cool. And then finally is notifications. I'm gonna notify you, I'm gonna notify me, and I'm gonna notify the lead. Hey, thanks for signing up. Just like that. This is how the marketing campaign works with new customers. Yeah. So we got old customers coming back. We create an offer that's going to work. We're going to advertise them to new people, and we're going to follow up and fall in love. What is a follow up and fall in love? First things first is welcome text. Mr. Johnson, thanks for signing up. This is Jeff over at Miller Dental. I think you filled out a form about dental implants. Is that right? If so, reply yes. Yep. Okay, cool. Just like that. Then you're going to go ahead and create a soap opera sequence. And that has drama, intrigue, meant ups, downs, selling, closing out. Okay. Retargeting with face, client, plus handling, plus testimonials. Activations needed. This is it, ladies and gents. 4-part plan to get results fast. If you want to be more different, just simply use different words. Number 1, customer comeback campaign. Be an exciting opportunity. Give them a reason why. Have scarcity urgency. Roll it out slowly. Reserve their spot by taking payment. If your client doesn't know, give them a script. Number 2, offer creation session. Needs to be profitable. Needs to get someone to come in. Needs to be wanted. Have a wide range of buyers. And you're going to break it apart like McDonald's number 2, Big Mac, fries, and Coke, ball pit, drive-through money back guarantee. Make sure there's scarcity, urgency, and give them bonus if they schedule and prepay. This can be written out in the ad if you want. It's totally fine. New customer campaign. We're going to advertise offer. We're going to advertise it to everyone in the serviceable zone. We'll use 3 to 5 creatives like the product and price, Mad Libs, walkthroughs, before and afters, testimonials. You can do a lead form if you want, or landing page. It operates the very, very same to me. Have a thank you offer. Hey, thanks for filling in form. By the way, if you schedule or call now or blah, 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 we'll give you a bonus. Have a notification. And then the follow-up and fall in love. We're going to send them the welcome text. Build a soap opera sequence. We're going to retarget with your face saying, hey, thanks so much for signing up. We're going to have objection handling sequences such as, hey, the number one reason why people don't sign up for our dental implants because it's so expensive. But most people don't know that they can go ahead and get dental implant for as little as $97 a month if they qualify for financing. If that's you, click here, mention that you saw this ad, and I'll make sure you're taken care of. Hey, what's going on? My name is Jeff. I was just over at Miller Dental. I'll tell you what, these people are amazing. I've never felt more taken care of. I highly recommend them. You're going to absolutely love it. And then reactivations as needed. Don't make these automatic, by the way. Big rookie mistake. Reactivation should be done consistently over the course of time as needed by the business. So if you are running like an advertising campaign and you're getting people in the door and everything is happy and everything is working, you will always have people that fall out or fall off. You don't need them. When this number begins to shrink or you have extra capacity, just reactivate the old people. Just like that. And that's how you get results fast. Are there any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, or ideas? Was this useful for anyone? Did this go ahead and make you say, damn, that was cool. Can't believe I got that for free? Is that making you say, wow, this was like particularly interesting or a different take? If this was useful, give me a 1 in the chat and let me know. Otherwise, it's just me talking to my face, looking at me, talk to my face. There's like 3 Jeffs on the screen. So if this was useful for you, just give me a 1, and that way it's just not me being. Pete says, very useful. Could we get the slides? Yeah, man. Alejandro says 1. Jose says 1. Oliver says 1. Oliver, 10K t-shirts are open. Go to the IC. Get your sheet. Get your shirt. Get your sheet. I'll go ahead and put this in Slides right here. Here's your slides. We're going to bring this to an end. We got about 8 minutes left. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, or ideas, act now or forever hold your peace. Mr. Jog says it was amazing, much appreciated. Oliver says Jeff is the GOAT. Appreciate that very much. But again, Oliver, get your 10K t-shirt, fill out the form to the IC. It only is real if you are getting a t-shirt, right? Jog says, I loved it. Oh, feedback. Here we go. Yeah, I was chatting. I think I was chatting with you. All right, cool. Let's look at Jog's t-shirt. Or Jog's white label t-shirt. White label website. Jog says, I own a white label design agency and I need your feedback on my website. Any suggestions or comments to make me better? All right, cool. All right, let's take a look. So these right here need to be reasons why somebody buys or doesn't buy. Hence, we encourage trying our services before locking a deal. I mean, I'll tell you what, the overall look and feel of your website is fine. There's arguments about like small things here and there. But the biggest thing is like these are supposed to be selling points. And since I'm not a target buyer, here's my framework and line of thinking. If somebody did not buy from you, what is that reason? If you don't know, you should be sending them a survey. Hey, I understand why you're not going to buy. Would you mind telling me the number one reason why? And then they will tell you, and you solve that with your bullet points. So let's just pretend somebody said, hey, man, I'm not going to buy from you because your time zone is weird. Let's just pretend. Cool. Awesome. Let's say it was quality. Cool. Awesome. Let's say because it's not a free trial, right? But if it turns out that's not the case, if it turns out there's different reasons why somebody is or is not buying from you, they should be reflected here. Designs that sell. If that is true, our designs sell 30%, 70%, 22% more stuff, or our websites typically get a 32% lift in sales because we incorporate selling steps or selling processes or selling and branding or something like that. Like there should definitely be a stat to it. These right here, I don't believe that they line up. Scaling your design capabilities is different than social media design. If somebody, let's just pretend let's just pretend somebody's calling you because they're like, hey, I'm a designer. I need to scale my design capabilities. You say, great. Our core service is social media design. That's not why I'm buying. Core services include greatly increasing your design capabilities by 45% overnight. Again, sellable points. Like these are descriptions when they need to be selling points. So how? Give me a number. Like A will increase your design capacity by up to 30% within 24 hours. Something like that. We design on average 4,000 ads every 30 days. Something like that. I don't know what collaterals are. Book a call really should be see how we can expand your services or get a behind the scenes. Like nobody wants to book a call. This needs to be like a selling sentence. By the way, for everybody watching, this is an elephant problem. I experienced this, you experienced this, but when you're too close to the elephant, you can't see it. You need to be very, very far away. So all the criticism I'm giving him, I'm actually like also experiencing, or I should be giving myself type of stuff. So I'm not like trying to be holier than thou. I'm just like, yeah, man, this is like stuff that you can't see when you're doing it. Get free samples. No, man, I don't want free samples. See how we can expand your design capabilities using our white label service, something like that. We help agency owners deal with crisis of creativity and bandwidth. We're not having crisis of creativity. It's bandwidth in advertising. It's bandwidth in ad creation, bandwidth in designing, something like that. With versatile, reasonably priced design services. With versatile design services that scale as you do, right? We're not talking about budgets. I'm about scaling your design. You don't manage social media. It's very, very different than designing. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna run with the suspicion that these are just kind of made up, which is totally fine, placeholders. These again should be selling points, such as get up to 15 creatives in 24 hours. Easily grow to 1,000 creatives per day. I'm making this shit up. Isn't there like an accept reject process with the creatives, like submitting proposals or something like that? Like easily accept creatives with one click, something like that, right? Or scale up and down as necessary. I would argue designs that sell. I think I contrast. I don't think I mentioned this earlier. So, okay, scaling, right? But is different than selling. So, what I mentioned earlier about this bullet point not necessarily being accurate, I was like, it's got to have a number. That is correct, but I also think this entire block needs to be changed. So, scaling your design capabilities, this is our thesis, right? We're assuming that people want to scale. Designs that scale or a designs team that scales. Again, we have our design systems will scale from 1 creative to 1,000 creatives in less than 15 minutes, something like that. Learn how to scale faster. Design transformations, it's very, very different than capabilities. So this is one of the reasons why nailing custom research is massively important. So I'll show you. This is one of the, I don't know what these are called. I stole this from Doug Boughton. Why you have to figure out your customer research, like avatar, stuff like that, which is fucking sucks doing avatar stuff. But you got to bucket them, figure out how they're solving it, how you can beat it, advertise to it. And so it sounds like we accidentally have 3 different client avatars in here, which is scaling, selling, and managing. If it's design scaling, we need to be 100% on that message. Let's see. Design transformations. No, we need to have something like, again, if we're going with the scaling thing, I'm assuming that we're going with scaling. It should be a video on how we scale up or down up to 1,000 creatives in 30 minutes, something like that. And it can just be a Google slide, or it could be a org chart type of thing, or it could be an interview, or you just talking. Hey, my name is Jeff, and in this video, we're going to talk about how we can scale design services up to 1,000 creatives every single day, and it only takes us 2 weeks to do it. And here's our process. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, something like that. We're here to help start your free trial. Don't do that. I would recommend not saying free trial. We're here to help. Schedule your 30-minute implementation session or 30-minute brainstorming or breakthrough session, something like that. Again, not a book a free call, not 3 deliverables, because we don't want deliverables. We want, again, scale. If you want to do some type of free service or whatever, you can say, try a sample of 30 creatives done in 30 minutes or less. Again, size and volume is what we're looking for. Reviews is fine, blah, blah, blah. All right, so that, again, that's how I would do it. I'll tell you what, your template is top tier, dude. Like, I dig this. Like, I really like this look and this feel. It's tight, it's clear, it's classic. There's not a lot of confusion. This is probably like, ooh, right, that type of stuff. The YS, Story of Jack and Jane. Booker free trial. No. Yeah, I think this is the wrong avatar. 100% white label. That's fine if you want to do that. But again, we have to talk about scale. Portfolio. part of me says you need to figure out how to communicate your scaling, and I don't know how to do that. But I think this is fine. But you could say, or you should say, every month our clients receive up to 50 new creatives for their best-selling products and services, so they can stay ahead of their pain curve or something like that. And here's a sample of what you would get in less than 30 minutes, something like that. These, nope, you do not do this. Nope, you only do one service. Get started. Change the name of discovery call. Yeah, it seems like at the core, the problem is that we've got 3 different type of clients on there. The first one is scale, then quality, and then selling. Those are very 3 different people, very different 3 people. For example, if I'm coming in saying I only have 2 or 3 clients coming in every single week, and I want to sell them more expensive stuff, and I think we can use design to do that, that appeals to me, which doesn't appeal to me here. I'm only getting 3 requests a week, man. It doesn't, I don't care about that. So it's just a matter of, yeah, it's just a matter of nailing the client thing. But yeah, go for the scale thing. I'm late. I got to boogie off. Go make some money, guys. Peace out. See you later. Bye.